Got a little bit of bags on it. I look like a turtle. Head look like it's gonna pop in. All this talk about me. Yeah, I ain't get no sleep last night. My bags look.
I can't unsee it. He do look like a turtle. What up, y'all? Stand on my aka the Global Dark Skin Ambassador with another rendition of industry news, current events. Hassan Campbell going off on Doggy Diamonds, claiming that Doggy Diamonds is a fake friend, which I didn't even know they were friends in the first place, but saying he's a fake friend for now going against him and working with Wack 100. Let's see what Hassan Campbell has to say about this.
Don't kick it with my enemies. I don't know what part y'all don't understand. I've been in Doggy Diamonds' house. Thought we done built a rapport with each other.
Okay.
Wack 100 is somebody that befriended me over the internet. Never trusted him. Reached out to me, promised me the world. We was going to do business together. I was supposed to fly out to California to do all types of things with this dude. Make a long story short, we went to academics. The whole time he was lining me up. Dudes never expected me to pop up there with like 10 dudes with me. 15 dudes with me. They didn't expect me to move like that. That's the way I move. So, when I got to academics, it was no beef. The next day, Wack 100 gets on the air and tells people throughout his clubhouse, little venting, the whole time he was lining me up. And it was supposed to go down. So the whole time I met up with him, Tekashi 6ix9ine, academics, he told everybody he was lining me up. So now, with that being said, right?
I do remember after that Tekashi 6ix9ine interview, Wack 100 was saying kind of things like that. So he's going somewhere. Let's see where he's going.
Doggie's supposed to be my friend. What about your friends? Are they going to stand their ground? Are they going to be around? Your friends, right? Because they smile in your face all the while they want to take your place. I don't befriend people that's enemies to my friends. The whole time when I found out behind the bar was taking shots at Doggy Diamonds.
I don't do that either, man. I don't do that either. If I'm cool with somebody, I ain't gonna be cool with somebody who not their friend. That's just fake. That's disloyal, blatant disloyalty. That's the reason why I ain't cool with some dudes who I used to grow up with. You know what I'm saying? You cool with somebody I ain't cool with, you know what I'm saying? Man, it's fuck both of y'all at this point.
Hit him up immediately. Nah, you guys to chill, son. I rocks with Doggie. He fell back off of him. I don't do that, right? Just to give you an example. So, I sat back and watched Wack 100 super dog Doggy Diamonds out. And I'm like, all right, cool.
Wack 100 violated Doggy Diamonds in the past, and now Doggy Diamonds is rocking with Wack 100. If that happens, anyone who's seen that video, please leave that link in the comments. All I know is this. I just found out Doggy Diamonds is a Pisces, like me. And I think Doggy Diamonds got a good heart because he's a Pisces, and I know all Pisces. We love our people. Also, we don't like feeling disrespected. We'll give people chances. We'll even give you a fourth chance, and you say you shouldn't give somebody more than 2 or 3. After that fourth chance, you're bound to feel the wrath of a Pisces.
Me and Doggie on the same page, we on the same team. Next thing you know, now you riding with a dude. You building relationships. And it ain't just Wack 100, but I'm just using Wack for example. You building a relationship that's an enemy to one of your friends. When the dude clearly don't respect nobody. When you sit back and you analyze Wack 100, he is one of the most filthiest creatures I've ever seen on this earth. The level of grimy that he has in him, I've never even seen in a Brooklyn nigga. Brooklyn niggas are grimy, period.
Super grimy.
Bronx coming second when it comes to being grimy. Brooklyn is the grimiest place on this earth, but Wack 100 is a slithering snake. From when y'all sit back and y'all analyze him sitting up there and him and Big U, with the extortion of Nipsey Hussle, with the death of Nipsey Hussle, but I'm not even going into that. Bottom line to it is, my friends don't kick it with my enemies. So you have to pick a side. Me sitting back and listening to audio of them doing shows on Doggy Diamonds' platform and the Kareem dude always taking shots at me and not saying nothing. See, when you watch the movie The Matrix, right? Neo gets into it with the Chinese dude. He apologizes to Neo. He tells Neo, he says, yo, I'm going to apologize for...
Here's the thing, though, Haas. What if you thought you and Doggy Diamonds was locked in like that, but Doggy Diamonds ain't think y'all was locked in like that? When it comes to friendship, Pisces are extremely loyal, man. Maybe y'all was just associates, Haas. Or maybe this is just some light skin versus light skin beef, man.
What I'm about to do. Then he said it on Neo. Then they started getting busy. He fought him. You don't never know who a person is until you fight him.
True.
So then, now when you listen, because I didn't listen to all of that live that Doggy Diamonds did, going in about.
Because he went crazy on you. He went crazy on you.
He being molested as a child. He was going in. He even said out of his mouth, at 7 years old, you know what you're doing. So if you felt like at 7 years old, I knew what I was doing, why the hell did y'all put together a whole press conference against Africa Bambaataa? If you felt like that the whole time, so you basically was saying, the only thing that y'all was in it for, when y'all put me on y'all platforms in the beginning, and y'all went outside to do that press conference, y'all was only in it for the views. Because the whole time, all of y'all felt like I was a willing participant at 12 years old. I done told you I've been touched since I was being fought from 5 years old through multiple people, but you think it's funny. Me personally, that doesn't even matter. Because when you get a person angry, they'll show you exactly who they is.
True.
And all you did was show all the victims of the world that you don't really stand with no victims when you get mad. It's just strictly business. And that's what this internet is. And for anybody that's watching me, when you come, I understand now why Star always say, the hater, I am a friend of no one. I fully understand that now because you'll come into this internet thinking that people owe you something or they obligated to be loyal. You don't have no friends on this internet. And the minute that you start coming up on this internet and you start doing better than the niggas that put you on, oh, that's right, nobody put me on. My story was a one-hit quitter. Dudes did my story, they put my story out there, got their views off of it. I still had more to talk about. There was things that was going on in my life, so I created my own YouTube page. And then after a while, I realized that nobody cared about my fight. And the more popular that I got on this platform, the more people used my story to attack me.
And you know what? That's one thing that I disagree with everyone who has an issue with Hassan Campbell. Yeah, it's a funny punchline here and there, the whole Hassan thing. But at the end of the day, I don't think anybody should be making fun of anyone else's trauma when it comes to them being a predator at a young age or of any age of a grown man who had influence over a lot of people. It's just not cool. Every time you come at Hassan, you got to go at Bambaataa too, at least. At least, you know. It's dudes who know the type of person Bambaataa is. They'll still shake his hand. They'll still do business with him. They'll still get an autograph of someone, take a picture with him in the street, man. You know? At the end of the day, Bambaataa is a bad man. He's a bad man. And really, he should be in jail right now. The fact that he's not in jail right now is outrageous. Stupid Mac.
Most of the people that's following me right now don't even know my backstory. And that's the thing that's getting y'all tight. Y'all try to make it seem like, oh, people feel sorry for me. The majority, all of my new, probably about 70,000 people in the beginning, they don't even watch me anymore. New subscribers consistently keep my page running. People will love you until you become competition. People will love you until you start to outshine them. So let me get this straight. Y'all call me gay. I liked it. I'm an alcoholic. I'm fat. My eye.
You are overweight. That's on. You do drink a lot, bro. You do, bro. You do. You do. You do. You be drunk. You be drunk. You know what I mean? That don't mean you're not a victim of a predator. You know, those things are totally independent of each other. But you be sipping. You be sipping, bro. We from the Bronx. That's what everybody does in the Bronx. They drink a lot.
Got a little bit of bags on it. I look like a turtle. Head look like it's gonna pop in. All that shit niggas talk about me. Yeah, I ain't get no sleep last night. My bags look.
I can't unsee it. He do look like a turtle. Yo, that was funny. I ain't gonna lie. That was funny. That was funny, bro.
Crazy. So all that shit niggas talk about me.
He do got a turtle face.
I
ain't gonna lie.
And when there's an important topic
for
in
his
this
message
country,
most of the time, he do like a turtle.
the first person that people want to hear from is me and not y'all. And that's what got y'all tight. And that's the bottom line to it. When a person get mad, get a person mad. Get a person mad that you're supposed to be cool with and see how they fight you. See what they have to say. See what they feel about you. Listen to the words that come out of their mouth. My problem is I expect the same loyalty back that I give other dudes, and that's my beef with Doggy Diamonds. My friends can't kick it with my enemies. Once you can sit down and you can be cool with my enemies, you got to pick a side. And I'm not going to let you pick a side. I'll pick one for you. I'll push you over to the other side. And that's how I get down. That's the bottom line to it. It is what it is. After this, I ain't even got no more to say. I don't have to keep going back and forth. That's the reality of it. My friends don't kick it with my enemies. And it's just that simple. I don't hate Doggie. He just showed me who he is. Now that I know that he is, when a person show you who they are, you believe him. We get into a fight, little words, and hate came out of your mouth. Hate came out of your mouth. You went back. I was a child. And no matter what anybody say, I'm a grown-ass man right now. I don't live in the past. And I refuse to be put in a prison of which y'all think about me at the tender age of 12 years old. I will not let an adult put me on punishment and victimize me for what happened to me in my life from the community. The adults neglected me.
Yo, I agree with Hassan Campbell on that point. You know, Hassan Campbell is not perfect. Hassan Campbell has made fun of the dead, mocked people who died, disrespected their mothers. He's done rotten things. But he's also a product of his environment, you know? And just like the Bible says, you know, let he who has not sinned cast the first stone. Nobody will be able to cast the first stone, you know? He's said some foul things. He's done some foul things. But aside from that, he was also a victim of a predator. So when you're talking about the things about Hassan and the things you don't like, you also got to understand that he also was manipulated as a child, like a lot of us. And he's the one brave guy who comes from the background he comes from to acknowledge what he went through. There's millions of other guys who come from the same background and probably even the same neighborhood. I know it happened in my neighborhood, the dudes, who went through the same type of predatory situations. And I will always salute Hassan Campbell for coming out and calling that out.
Nobody holds, and I'm not going to say Doggie at one point in time wasn't trying to hold Africa Bambaataa accountable. I appreciate that. But the reality of it is, with success, it comes envy. With success breeds envy. And when you start doing better than these niggas that consider themselves legends, oh, I'm a legend, I'm this, I'm Doggy Diamonds. It is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. I ain't in competition with nobody. I created this lane. I motivated mad YouTubers that's on YouTube right now. I motivated them to be on this platform. Not you. I'm not in competition with you. I'm in competition with myself. And I talk about what I want to talk about, when I want to talk about it, and how I want to talk about it. And as far as that situation, let me say this, right? Listen to people sometimes. Me, Shaquell, and CK we had a conversation on the phone. Shaquell, CK, they was actually doing something for the first time. Them bloods that I was running down on the internet talking about, all this gang stuff that I was talking about, I actually seen them dudes go out and feed homeless people. And I said, that is something that I want to be a part of. So me and CK was on the phone. And I said, that's the part right there that make me proud of being GKB right there. The one thing that I seen him and CK do. I ain't never asked them niggas, could I be blood? Which I don't think I know CK was trying to line me up the whole time. That he was calling me up and acting like he was my friend and making diss videos on the internet. So what you think?
All right, we getting out there. I never watched a whole bunch of Doggy Diamonds content, but the couple times that I did, it seemed informative. And he seemed like a stand-up individual. I've definitely seen more Hassan Campbell content, just like a lot of people, because Hassan Campbell is more controversial. And people tend to go towards more controversial content. But Doggy Diamonds has always seemed like a stand-up individual. And also, I just found out he's a Pisces. So that makes me give him the benefit of the doubt over anything Hassan is saying, in a way. There's two sides to every story. Hassan Campbell may be big-headed in thinking that Doggy Diamonds is jealous of him. Doggy Diamonds may feel like Hassan disrespected him in a couple ways where you would have to watch Doggy Diamonds explain that, which I would have to do. You know, there's some light-skin versus light-skin beef. I don't really have a dog in this race. It's just interesting to watch. Hopefully in the future, these brothers could come together and make amends. Like, share, comment, subscribe, peace.